Have you heard the story of the Moses? Look at Allah Rabbul Alamin, how quickly changed the track, right? Go to the different direction. When his Lord called him in the holy valley of Tua, saying, "Go to the Pharaoh. He has transgressed beyond all bounds. And say to him, would you like to reform yourself?" Now, this one is another gem. Now, who is Pharaoh? He is the worst of the humanity. He's the worst people of the humanity. He declared himself as God, that I am the God, right? I am the God. So Allah Rabbul Alamin is saying to Musa alayhi salam that ask him to reform himself. So he didn't say ask him to follow the Sharia law, right? That's an interesting observation. That's an interesting insight. Or other things. So correct yourself, reform yourself. Come back to the fitra, the original humanity. You used to kill other people, so fix that first. Fix that first. And what is the lesson from that? There are a few lessons. I just finished that verse. I shall guide you, Musa alayhi salam is saying, I shall guide you to your Lord so that you may perhaps have fear of him. Now, there are a few words came here like reform yourself, like taskiya, purify yourself, purify your soul. Second, self-improvement. Third, refine yourself, fear to Allah, and guide you. All these are basically connected words, and they came actually very closely. They're basically, all these are required for proper guidance, not only one, right? Second insight is that, what is the lesson? That when we talk to the people who are far from the guidance, like Pharaoh, who no one can be similar to Pharaoh, he's the worst, then we should always talk about the things that will draw him close to Allah, right? Not to me, not to my group, not to anything, close to Allah. That is one of the things. And secondly, that is close to their fitra nature. We shouldn't say something to him that will basically deviate him more from Allah. We cannot say that, okay, don't do it immediately, straight away. That is very hard to follow by him. That is one of the lessons from the Mufassirun said. Because Pharaoh was asked, I mean, Allah could say that, follow Allah's law, right? Or follow the Sharia law of Musa alayhi salam. Or don't declare yourself as God. No. Purify yourself. Start from inner heart. And that is, in that particular context, there are love and affection embedded to the worst of the humanity. Because Allah is the Lord of everyone. Allah is the Lord of the worst humanity and the best humanity, everyone. So that's a lesson for us, that we shouldn't say, I mean, when a people doesn't have a relationship with his parents, doesn't have a relationship with his relatives, he already cut it off, and we engage him to declare khilafah, I'm just talking some political statement, or to do something, extreme. Does it make sense? When the basic things are discarded, right? So this is one of the beautiful lessons, that we should go slowly, gradually. I mean, when someone doesn't do the prayer, what's the point of, ask him to organize an event, Islamic program, right? When he's away from the prayer, when he has doubt on Allah, basically, right? So this is one of the lessons in general, basically. Musa alayhi salam didn't tell Pharaoh to follow the law. Instead, he told to improve himself in the way that a healthy person would realize, would not argue, basically, right?